Nah, you're good, Blues. You're good. I forget where I left off here. I guess we're just gonna do all these, huh? Yeah, if you go down on the left in the cog, Blues, by your name, and go to connections and make sure your Twitch is connected, it should give you the sub roll automatically. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the channel. How are you, Shiki? Anything motivational goes. You can post pics of yourself, your cute workout outfit, your shoes. You can post your recipes, TikToks, whatevs in there. I think it'll be fun. What up, Eric? Airrock? Are there even any materials here? Check private terminal. Already? I'll do a quest and then I'll check. You can post, hey, workout shoes, Eric. Workout shoes. It's the workout Discord channel, so we can get motivated. Because we all want to look good naked. And, you know, be healthy and stuff. So. What's this one? TikTok leggings, Inc. So the idea is, like, if I feel like shit and I don't want to work out, but then I see, like, Ish post some fire workout pic in her workout leggings, I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm getting out there. I'm gonna be like Ish. I'm gonna go work out today. That's the idea. You think, Shiki? I bet she doesn't even have to work out. She's just made perfect. Miranda's just perfect. Makes me sick. I think we are, Blues. I think we're ready, man. Oh my gosh, it's The Shepherd. What's up? I'm a big fan. Huge fan. Alright, let's just dive in, shall we? I like the just chatting at the beginning of the stream, though. It lets me lube up before we get into video games, you know? You're a fan too? Nuh-uh.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
Right meow, let's go. You see the description I put in the channel? I put, don't let it die. We're getting all psyched for a fitness channel. We can't let it be a ghost town in a week, you know what I'm saying?
Keep an eye out for the command center.
Oh, my game just froze. Do I have to kill these guys or can I just go? Oh, nice. Alright, hip firing's not the move. Like the Twitter DM group, yeah. I mean, it's so I don't mind joining them over and over again because they do work for a little while, but it would be nice to get something substantial. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna keep posting even if you guys stop posting. Hopefully it doesn't get to the point where it's just me posting and it's like hella awkward, like my own personal workout diary or some shit. You thought you were gonna punch me, fool. You thought. Oops. It's down here. Yeah, I'm gonna gym tomorrow on my lunch break. I think I'm gonna do shoulders, and I like to squeeze in some treadmill incline walking when I can. I don't really run anymore. Sometimes I do the elliptical, but I feel like walking is so much better for you.
I hope that wasn't the last of them.
Looks like we found the control center.
Damn it.
Start the reactor.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Jeff, take the controls.
Save some of them for me.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreat to minimum safe distance.
Minimum safe distance. What is this gun?
No problem, Cortez. Get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning, warning. Security breach. Initiating lockdown failsafe.
Oh yeah, my laser beam.
Bring down
The best gun
Worry about
ever.
that later.
Oh shit. Garrus, get your ass back out here. I hear somebody. See, I bet you never really have to talk to people, do you, Ish, with the DoorDash thing? You just kind of like pick it up and leave it on the porch.
Prioritize. Awaiting shutdown command.
Commander's shutdown requires a synchronized command.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Clear the landing pad, let's go.
Landing pad.
And that's where we need to go.
I like this shotgun. I can charge it. Oh my god! Dude, this thing is badass. Oh, wait. Who's shooting me? Oh, you. Yeah, I like to avoid people, which sucks, because, like, some people can be really nice, but social anxiety is a bitch, you know? Like, I do self-checkout at the stores. Why do you feel personally attacked?
Trying to break through the interference.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. Had to get through the interference. Area clear, signaling the strike force. Wait, scan's picking up something coming your way.
Proximity alert. Deploying armed response.
An Atlas, terrific.
I need a straw
Give it
for
everything
this
you've got.
bottle, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, God. This thing's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
It is dead.
It is
Anyone
dead.
wounded?
Just the usual minor flesh wound.
Scan's clear, Commander. Strike force. Inbound and will soon control the station.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
Look at my
This is a
guns!
major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Money's gonna post like his shoe. Like his shoe lace. Not even the whole shoe. I've known Money since like 2013, literally when I first started streaming, and I don't know what he looks like. Not that that's a problem, it's just kind of interesting. 12 packs of soda. Hey, that's a workout.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched.
They were popular when I joined. Now they're nothing. Oh, it's Thane. My dog. Yeah, I mean, it's just a guy thing. I do not like going back to the car for a second trip. I always try to get all the groceries in one, even if my arms are gonna fall off. I haven't been able to find any other materials. I could go visit Ashley, I guess. Too. I haven't seen her in a while. Mama didn't raise no pussy. Or did she? A racist bitch, I mean. I don't really know which one I'm supposed to go to, actually.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend?
She's still a bitch, for sure.
Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend? What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. No. No, 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 no!
What have you got?
You're gonna want to hear this, Commander. Emergency message playing on loop from a comm tower.
To all incoming ships, the Citadel is under attack. Do not attempt to land. Cerberus is controlling all docks. Notify the Citadel fleet. Send reinforcements to CSEC headquarters. If that falls, the station falls.
That sounded like Commander Bailey.
Where do you want the Normandy?
Since you
Yeah,
can't dock,
Seth
we'll
Green.
deploy the shuttle. Get us in near CSEC headquarters.
Aye, aye, Commander.
He's got an upper lip, it's just like a little inverted. What up, Jess? Definitely not me yawning. Oh shit. Good evening, Achilles. It's under attack.
Okay, people.
You're
coming in
away
hot.
for
Get
work?
cover.
Where did they send you?
On it!
That's kind of cool. Hopefully you get some free room service. Again. So you thought you could roll out of the way like that? Who smoked mid? I can't see. Hey Dave, thank you. I'm hitting them with the hard flank. They never saw it coming. Hello? Oh, that's the gun making that noise. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, just northern Jersey? How exotic. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Bailey.
It's
How bad are
Bailey.
you hurt?
I'm alright. It looks worse than it is. About time some cavalry got here.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
Damn, he's the only one we saved?
Here we go. CSAT network access. Courtesy of Cerberus.
66%? I think we could
How's
do
that
it,
gonna-
chat.
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one.
Movie Night Inc.
Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Ashiel. She's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. This move may provoke retaliation. Well, that's an understatement. If she's inside, she's in trouble.
One counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The counselor could be in the executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
The walkie-talkies are in action. There's like an invisible wall there. Okay. I want an Omni tool too. Shh, be fair. Oh shit. I was gonna sneak up on him. I hate these riot shield guys. Gotta shoot them in the foot. It's their only weakness. I'ma vaporize you. Got him. That was cool, Shepard. Real cool. Laser gun would be cool too, but I think I would accidentally hurt myself with it, you know?
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can only be trusted with so much. Usually I try to stay away from like power tools and, you know, things with steering wheels. Get this ammo right quick. Oh, I don't even need it. Gucci. Work. Is this just for the loadout? Ugh! Just felt something in my chest. Cook pizza with a laser gun? I feel like that would be kind of gross.
None yet.
Like it would cook too fast, you know? Like it would just be burnt right away.
Richfield! Lamont! You alive?
You are giving away our position.
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice,
Garrus does not give a fuck. He's like, let them come. I'm ready. Don't call me Daddy Garrus for nothing.
If you wish.
Ooh, weapon unlocked? What's that? It's a Hornet? I'll try. I'll try it. How do I get out of here? Is this supposed to be like this? Oh. Okay. Didn't know my game was busted. Oh, that's kind of sexy. I like that. I like how that sounds. That's nice. Fuck a laser gun. I like this. Pew 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 pew.
Further on. Executor's office is right above it. Let's hope we're not too late.
Imagine making a dramatic entrance like that and then I just completely destroy you. Oh, that's embarrassing. That man thought he was so cool coming down like Batman like that, and then I just messed him up. It's crazy. Pew 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 pew.
Bailey, looks like they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn. Alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count her out yet.
Look, microwaving a pizza is fine, okay? Just like eating it cold is also
She
fine.
looks unharmed.
Get her somewhere safe.
Look out, it's Batman, he's back! take it back. It's Keanu Reeves from The Matrix. What's up, Gabe? How's it going?
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean Udina. He's staging a coup. The other counselors are headed for a trap.
3-on-1, pal. It's over.
No. No, it's fun.
Oh shit.
You're gonna pay for that.
Damn.
The counselor! What the hell's going on up there?
An assassin. He's getting away.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
Well, we kind of fucked that up, huh?
I've got a fix on the council's position. I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Oh, he didn't show up probably because I didn't do that mission yet. That's the thing, I went to the Citadel to do that, but I didn't know which area to go to. And the one I picked was this mission. Oh, I like this little ponytail though, that's cute. Watch out for the birds! Well...
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative, their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the council's transponders.
Where are they going?
Oh my god, it's... This guy's fucking me up, hello?
On my way.
Ninja.
They don't like to hold still, do they?
Look at that! On acrobatics and shit. Oh my god, it's got a sword! Garrus! Watch your fire. I don't like those things, man.
They sealed it behind them.
That was smooth. Magic punch every time. Every time. I'm gonna need you to... Yep.
I'm at Shalmar Plaza. Where's the council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the shuttle dock.
Oh god.
Someone with us.
Great.
dead. Got him! Freeze, bitch! I've always wanted to use that line. I'm just rolling everywhere. There he is, the assassin. No! It's not looking good.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on.
The shaft.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice. I found our friend.
Kill his elevator. There's a power conduit beneath it.
Good reading.
Incoming phantoms.
Uh-oh. I can't see anybody. Oh, shit. Jeez. How many elevators are in this thing?
Shepard, bad news.
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Here they come!
Shepard?
I see them. Jump!
Did you feel that? Gunman, get down!
Was that Ashley?
Go! Damn it! Cerberus hit the shuttle! Everybody back to the elevator! Shepard?
Shepard's blocking our escape. He's with Cerberus.
Udina, let me handle this. Shepard, guns down.
I've come for Udina. You don't have to get involved.
Yes, I do. I'm all that's left.
Shepard admitted to working with Cerberus. For all we know, he's still with them.
Hate to say it, but he's got a point.
Oh, come on,
Observe.
Ashley.
Here is Counselor Eschiel being shot in CSEC headquarters. Here is Commander Shepard pulling the trigger.
You're gonna pay for that.
What more do you need?
This is Commander Shepard. I need to be sure.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
What Shepard says is possible. Unlikely, but possible.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Weapon down, Commander. It'll help your case a lot.
Ash, you think you're doing the right thing. I respect that. You serve with distinction and honor. But the person you're defending isn't worth it. I don't want him dead. I don't want anyone here dead. But you can't let him open that door.
Everyone calm down. Shepard, lower your weapon. Counselor, get away from the console.
To hell with this.
Gun!
I'm shooting him. I don't give a fuck.
Get the council back and cover that door.
I've wanted to shoot that guy for a long time. Fuck him.
Really? Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Then it's true. We were in danger. But I don't understand. You said Cerberus was right here.
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
Then I owe you, Shepard. For our lives, and for brokering a deal with the Primarch and the Krogan that I never could.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Shepard, do you have any idea why Cerberus would do this?
Honestly, no. But I plan to find out.
Oh, he looks so disappointed.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
It's him.
Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when
You hate
return.
him?
I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
I thought he was kind of cool.
He likes to fight. He'll show up again.
Pardon me if I'm not reassured by that. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. Probably the same VI that got doctored footage of you to Udina so fast. Whoever this guy is, he's a pro.
He's as mortal as anyone else. He'll make a mistake.
I hope I'm there when it happens. We lost a lot of good people today. Speaking of, I need to go check in some wounded. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Let's save.
This is a problem, boss. Cerberus has changed their ciphers, and our code breakers aren't getting anywhere.
Not sure where I am.
We've got our best teams working in shifts.
Nah, I didn't know which part of the Citadel I had to go to. And I picked the wrong one because it went right into that mission instead of visiting Thane. But I did read Thane's message. That's where I was trying to go, and I went to the wrong spot, I think. Find someone on the Citadel. How am I supposed to just find somebody? There's like a bunch of people here. What's up, Miss Amazon? Where does this take us?
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
So none of them?
If you have a question, Please consult an Avena terminal for assistance.
I don't need to go to the hospital, right?
Areas tagged of interest to you. One
Oh my
moment,
gosh.
please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We're low on Metagel and synthetic
What's
blood.
Aliens
We don't
Fire
have enough
Team
volunteers.
Elite?
If we could get the rings of Elune from the Celia Nebula, we could declare a cultural crisis.
Aww. Just kind of exploring right now because I'm not sure where to go for my missions.
I understand Palaven is very busy, but this is one of your own generals. He was stabbed with a poisoned blade by a Cerberus soldier during the attack on the city. We can't identify the
When does that come out, Gabe?
We help our patients, all of them.
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make yours sooner or later.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my...
I literally just show up with some wisdom. I just insert myself in their conversation. Oh, in 2 hours? What the fuck? I don't have the money to buy any games right now, unfortunately, so... I do like Alien, though. So I wouldn't mind trying it out. What's up, Corey? Good evening. Do I know how to check the map? No. Hold on a sec. Okay, so... Where is Dr. Bryson? Does it not say him on here? Did you get to the sex scenes yet? No. Like, I didn't see... I have no idea where his lab is. Find someone on the Citadel. Purgatory bar. Right out of the elevator. Okay.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please.
How was the rest of your weekend, Corey? Thanks for hanging during the subathon.
Wards level, Purgatory.
Aha! Thank you. That was easy.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
I'm Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment.
Oh, this is
And
DLC.
Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough is near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
What the fuck?
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Hello?
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard,
I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting
Damn
this
it,
out.
I want to play an alien
Take a look
game.
through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
He doesn't seem very
Turn
concerned.
back.
What's
What are
wrong?
you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update?
Damn, now Gabe got me wanting that alien
We've been
game.
investigating. I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it,
though.
imagine the impact on the war.
Have to wait.
I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistant.
Yeah, when does the Harry Potter game come out? I was hoping the alien game was on Game Pass for free, but it isn't.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this Project Travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
God. Hello?
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Yeah, it seems a little tedious. Is this technically part of the lab out here? Yeah.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to find
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
In his body?
Close to his heart.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy? Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. EDI, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance.
Meteorite sample.
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element Zero will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with Element Zero?
Adding the search filter now.
$70 for an Alien game? Holy shit. Oh, that's the Elite Edition. 40 bucks. Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Looks like data on the rack.
March 7th, 2186.
Am I buying it? I can't right now. I literally have no money till I get paid. Maybe Friday. I have to see after I pay bills.
And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight
Is
the
it crossplay? Do you know?
What do you think, EDI?
Not sure what I would get it
Possible
for.
that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart.
The Rachni data.
Already do
Can you add a cross-reference?
Adding
Anne
it now.
Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art. Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
There's a code on it.
Well, take a look at that.
Yeah, if you find out, let me know, Gabe. That would be awesome.
I can use these
Because if it's
numbers to
crossplay, I
construct a
honestly might get it on Xbox. If not, maybe
Let's
PC.
get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Depends on if I'd have people to play with, I guess.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications.
Oh, he's got like a little outdoor area. I think so, Shiki. It depends on the game.
Element Zero deposits.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to.
Can we narrow the search more?
Alien sightings.
So it narrows it to 3, right?
3 possibilities.
No crossline? Oh, shoot.
Blackout crimes?
Nothing.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Arachnite activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities. 5 possible systems.
It looks like I'm missing one.
Element 0 deposits.
I feel like it's gotta be one of those 3.
3 possibilities.
We literally just leave, right? I don't have to do anything. I could just go search. What are you getting it for, Gabe? Okay, see, I can't believe it's not crossplay. That sucks. I remember seeing the trailer now at E3 or whatever. It looks really good. I don't know how the actual game's gonna be, but what am I getting it for? I don't know. I'm torn between PC or Xbox.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina. That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. In the end, we only lost Council Seal.
Kyle.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
Go right back to the Citadel instantly? What game? That Aliens Fire Team Elite came out? Pretty sure it's multiplayer. It looks really good. It comes out tomorrow technically, so like at midnight, I guess. And I totally forgot it was coming out, and I might get it like in a couple weeks, but I don't know what to get it for because it's not crossplay, so.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari Counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information.
Good evening.
It's not Prothean
How are
specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update
Hey,
on the
Malo,
schematics.
congrats. I heard it's gonna be a girl.
We'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Little 4-day rainy vacation, Kevin? Nice.
Shepard,
Do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent
you
several
think,
commando
Corey?
squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
So you want me to go back to the Citadel, right?
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
It doesn't say if it's play anywhere, which makes me think it's not. But I'll look into it. You got any names picked out, Malo? Does it matter which one I go to? I gotta pee again. I've had so much water, but I feel like I'm not, like, retaining any of it.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy.
Oh, that's such a pretty name. Aww. Very unique, too, I feel like.
I'll handle it.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Can I go back? No. What is that thing? Oh, go back. Okay. Oh.
Commander, I couldn't leave things this way. Didn't seem right. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
You followed your instincts and kept a clear head.
Doesn't feel that clear-headed now.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
You're right. Hackett offered me a position. I could really make a difference there.
You could make a difference here too, Williams.
I agree, Commander, but we can't be second-guessing each other. There's too much at stake. I respectfully decline.
Understood. Give him hell, Williams.
I intend to.
Shit. She's still not joining us, huh? Oh, she, I don't know if I want to romance her, though, because I still want to be with Miranda, even if I can't sex her, you know? No, I never refused her, really. Did I? I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna go potty again really quick. Thank you guys for chilling with me tonight. A little chill stream, trying to get through Mass Effect. Thank you. Thanks for being here. New Twitch clip video up on YouTube, by the way, if you haven't checked that out. And then this part of our playthrough will be up tomorrow. Okay, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thanks, Chelsea. Meet Arya. Should I be farming more materials? Speak with the Quarians. How long have we been friends? I mean, you've been following me since 2013, so probably since then. Man, I'm freezing. Let's be honest, I'm always freaking cold. Would I like it? Yeah, but you don't gotta do that. I appreciate it though. I'll get it at some point. You don't gotta do all that to be my friend. I totally forgot. When did they announce that game? I'm gonna run out of fuel. I went the long way. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember seeing the trailer and I was like super psyched.
I found something.
Damn, the Reapers just got pissed at me, dude. Got some intel. If I scan again, they're gonna come in here and they might get me. Have fun, Blues. Get the W. God damn, they show up quick.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, that's just fuel. Won't give a shit about that. I mean, we kind of do, but... Mission time. Let's take Liara this time. It's just me, or am I leveling up very quickly? Shepard, that is.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So what does the Sorry High Command want us to do?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
Whoa.
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
It's about to go down. I'm gonna kick their ass. Watch. We're gonna do it. Just checking for loot.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Oh, this actually looks kind of creepy. Know what else I can't wait for? Aliens is gonna be good, but also that Dead Space remaster that was announced. Oh. Yo, this is creepier than I thought it would be. What's going on here?
There's more than one out there.
Oh my god.
What was that?
Stay sharp.
I'm getting an alien vibe from this for sure. What is going on?
Reapers. Looks like we know why the commando teams went silent.
This monastery's out of the
Back
way.
for blood.
What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi?
True.
Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
At least it's no surprise Nuke gone to Chunka, but the commandos want this place gone pretty badly.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
We're setting off the bomb, okay. God, the cutscenes scare me. I keep thinking there's gonna be a jump scare.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
It's her!
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
What brings the Justicar out here?
My daughters have lived here for centuries, Garrus. I've come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them.
Didn't we kill one of our daughters?
We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
I always feel better having her on my team because she was like such a badass.
It's too quiet. Are there any survivors?
This fight didn't last long by the look of it.
It wouldn't. The monastery only had a few guards to protect it, not an army.
That one's new.
Oh god. What is that thing, bro? Oh my. That is creepy. And it's not very happy. Eh!
Used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Wait, like a tornado, Kevin?
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us.
Ew.
They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
We need to find Rila fast. The bomb we're looking for is in the Great Hall.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry. Falere!
Where the heck's she
The
going?
Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
She's gonna get herself killed.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Be swift. That's a really nice way of saying hurry the fuck up. Might have to try that next time. Next time my mom takes forever and I'll be like, yo, be swift.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open.
Be
This
swift
place
as I
was
slow
beautiful
up.
before the Reapers came.
We gotta be swift, but I must loot first. What's this? Ooh, disciple. Let me find out what this is like. It looks horrible. We're not gonna use that. Hope Kevin's alright. Hope there's no tornadoes. I swear, I don't remember a summer in a while that we've had so many thunderstorms. It's been thunderstorming like every other day. Very moist. Shoot it in the giblets. Nice. Go team. Can I hop over that? No. Go, go, go!
Another dead commando. Was she holding off Reapers or was she left behind?
Commandos work as teams. She would have volunteered to guard this point.
Hope she took some down before she died.
Oh, thunderstorm warnings. Hopefully nothing
There's
too
our bomb.
serious.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Oh, she dead.
She's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
It's not looking good.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
She's gonna turn into a banshee. She's trying to take her life force.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry.
There's no cure.
Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
Ooh, shit.
Later.
I just meleeed nothing. Ow. I'm trying to take cover and it's not letting me. Oh!
That's the last one.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Oh! Kylo, thank you for the
Sith
resub.
_Lord _Kylo.
18
WKD
months.
love.
Thank you so much. What are you up to? You didn't join us for the phone game.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
The detonator.
Move!
I wouldn't be able to say goodbye to my sister like that.
I love you. Rila!
I won't be able to do that. Oh, they are weird looking. Look at their faces. That's nightmarish.
We're not your slaves.
She died a hero, though.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falere, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much...
Crazy!
Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery...
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are.
Crazy.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
Duh!
I'd be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
She's so cool. Except for that weird, like, almost, you know, ending her life thing.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
I don't get how that would stop her daughter from breaking the code, though. That's what confuses me. Like, what does that solve?
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission. The next team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead. Farewell, Commander.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
I think she took that job. I didn't pay attention, I don't think. Oh, that's me. I can't see the other people. Which I never rejected her, so I don't know why. Maybe it's because I only visited her in the hospital that once. Maybe I should have visited her again. If I'm honest, she annoys me anyways. It would have been cool to have her on the team though for old time's sake, but it is what it is.
I've got a lead on something interesting.
I've got a lead, Commander. Yeah, say she's with Admiral Hackett. What's shore leave? Oh. That's not the Miranda one, right? Which thing are you talking about then? Go back to the terminal? The Jeff one? Oh, this one? Why do you recommend waiting? Does that mean I can't go talk to Miranda? What's Miranda's quest? I'm just confused. Wait, did I read an old Miranda message or did she ask to meet me again? I already read that one. That's the first one she sent me, right? I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get here. Does going there put me right on the shore leave thing? I'm confused. Damn, Kevin, that picture looks cool. Scary, but cool. Okay, so I just won't go to her apartment then. Maybe I'll just go to the docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
Ma'am, I had a friend in security at Sonax, and there was definitely Prothean tech on Garvo. I know the Valkyrie.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low...
The storm just moved on. Where does this go?
Spectre status recognized. Please select a one moment.
Oops, I didn't mean to click. Spectre office.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy. Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
I don't know where that is.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
That she was supposed to like ping me or something.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel, alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an Enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot.
Nice motivational speech.
Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
He's got to figure out how to reproduce, bring his species back. Rewind. Where's Udina's office again? This place is freaking ginormous.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falere is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know
her eyes are trippy.
No one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
I think she likes me.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough.
Rewind, what you up to? Ooh. Our 3 second left.
Look, I filled out all the forms. Everything. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be.
Ah! Oh!
Doing there?
Jesus! Ryan!
Spidarian, happy monthly subscriber-versary.
Happy subscriber-versary. Thank you for 15 months, dude. Let's go. I went in the wrong thing, didn't I? Oh, is she in the shooting range? Wait. Right to terminal? What? This thing? Whoa. Sniper rifle. Is any of this stuff worth buying? I'm good. I'm a little sleepy. How about you, Black Widow? I kind of want to buy something, but I don't know if I should. What's up, Winter?
Shepard, thank God you're all right.
I'm fine.
I'm sorry. I wanted to see you in person.
It's better this way. The Citadel is a mess right now.
It sounds like it. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
You'll find her. I know you will.
Okay. I better get going.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Damn, she didn't even say that she loved me or missed me. God. I like her too. She's in Handmaid's Tale. She's really good in that show. Let's see. I don't know, if there's more I could do here. Maybe I'll just go back to the ship for now. I just wanted to talk to her. I missed her.
Hit by Reaper forces.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Talavi?
Damn, the Normandy looks so badass out there. Look at us just taking up the whole parking lot. I love it. Never saw Chuck. Uh-oh. Can't move my... There we go. Excuse me. Made a little bit of progress. I heard a lot of people like Chuck, but I never saw it myself.
I found something.
War asset. Can you get more than one on a planet? I don't think you can. Hey, I'm all about Cheesy. Cheesy is my middle name.
Signal confirmed.
Credits recovered. Okay. Mac and cheesy. Did you see, Chelsea? They have boxed Cheetos mac and cheese now. I haven't tried it yet.
Garneau is not located in this system.
Damn. They're still assets though, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I need to try it too. For show, for show. It ain't easy being cheesy. Alright, let's try here. This is just DLC though, right? I'd rather do like a main mission.
I found something. Garneau is not located in this system. Reapers eluded.
Sorry. No materials here either. Oh fuck.
Faster than light jump successful.
It was thundering again. Wait, what are all these Spider-Man tweets on the internet right now? Never mind, it's just IGN. I don't know what they're doing. New trailer? Oh, nice. But it's like Tobey Maguire stuff they're tweeting.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
I'd hoped for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system, when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win,
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and
I
retreat.
feel like they should just retreat, you know?
Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Talizora Vast Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could
It's
make
my
it.
girl!
Admirals, I'll ready a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
Private, eh?
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
My room or yours? Let me check the weather real quick. Oh, it's just a little baby storm. Okay, it's a little baby storm. That's fine. And then partly cloudy the rest of the week. Wow, ching, wow, wow. Not to bring it up again, but is anyone else in chat getting the Alien game? Scanning. Or interested in watching me play the Alien game? I just want to retire and live on a nice little cottage on a beach somewhere with Miranda with like 4 or 5 kids running around. You know, is that too much to ask? Yeah, the fire team one. Ugh, my cut hurt. I cut myself on a knife today. I like picked something up out of my drainer part of my sink, like clean stuff, and there was a knife sitting in there, and then I like scraped my finger against the blade. Burns. I put some like shit on it, like disinfectant. Yeah, it's one of those things like you know it's gonna be a deep cut or like the knife was really sharp when you don't feel it right away. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna suck in a couple seconds.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Alright. Are you winning, son? What's up, Miranda? That's my girl right there. That's my girl. We're still alive. That's a W in my book.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right. Once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro Amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
Jesus, Garrus. Now is not the time.
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. Pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
Oh, God. This is trippy.
No wonder the Quarians were having trouble. That ship is enormous.
It is 30% larger than an Alliance dreadnought.
Tally, you're gonna like the view.
Better than a vid?
Much.
Oh, really? I can't hop over that? Come on. Welcome back, Blues. How did it go? Looking at that butter. I appreciate some nice cheeks, you know?
How are you doing, Shepard?
The lack of gravity is a little disorienting.
The dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Until then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember?
What's up, Neo? How you doing? Uh-oh.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on.
Few W's? Nice. Yeah, it's a little weird playing with streamers. I feel that. Like, if you're not streaming, it's kind of like... It can be awkward. Joke's on you. I can jump.
I found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Guessing they're up here. Sinister music playing.
Got it. You're clear to board.
See, now why didn't I? Oh yeah, I needed to override the controls. I was like, how come I didn't just use that
All quiet
tube?
so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this. There, it's open. We're clear to go.
That was fast. Arc pistol. Okay.
Looks impressive.
Try it out.
It's Admiral Zen's design. It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
How come I don't get a new gun?
Couldn't find one in your size.
In your size. Oh, they're so cute. It's a trap! Oh, you don't know him at all. I got you.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Vents. Always the vents.
You did fine at the collector base.
Guardian
I got
anti-fiber
set on
lasers.
fire.
Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. Bet it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the Dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more. Think I found that.
We must make haste. Crap, no, what was it that we're supposed to say? Be swift.
Watch out! Yes, incoming!
Oh, you can charge this as well. I like it.
Not the way you'd have done it?
Stay sharp. More on the way.
I don't hear an alarm.
They're dead! They sent alerts to every unit on this ship. We need to get to the operations center before they box us in.
Alright, Tally, let's talk more shooty, okay?
lives away.
Network intelligence. As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive.
Disable their shields. And don't give them time to recharge.
Oh my god, that's so fun. I think I like the story better so far in 2, but the guns and stuff in this are a lot of fun. I wish I could take a rocket to the face and be fine. Oh, am I stepping on mines or something and not realizing it?
Look, the signal's hitting all Geth processes. The Reapers have them completely under control.
We've tried jamming it.
Sensor data. Any sign of how the Quarians are doing?
We're taking heavy losses.
It might, Blaze. You never know. At least expect it.
Cannon. It's ripping through our fleet.
Is there anything we can do? Why do we need to find the operations center? Wouldn't any access console do?
No. Anything we do here, the Geth could count.
Pulse rifle. Please be good. Let's try it.
Too many fault checks and redundancy levels for what we need to do.
Fight fire with fire now, baby.
Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's get the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
Knock out. They're invisible. Oh yeah, this is nice. I like it better than the beam thing. Actually, see you later. This is my last mission, I think. Then I'm gonna watch the Alien trailer and go to bed.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
Look at how much data the Dreadnought's central processor is handling.
I think it's handling information from all Geth everywhere.
Yeah, it's booby traps. Oh, a scope. Like that. Wait, where's the console?
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center.
Of course.
There, the Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
It's not that easy.
We shut it down?
It's never that easy.
But how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need
Candy corn? Hell nah. Capital H.
A path that runs the length of
ELL.
What about the main battery?
Hail to the no.
That could work.
But?
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
What about the heat diffusion system?
Wait. If I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
I'm always ready. I'll be honest, Blues, you're like the first person I can remember talking to that likes candy corn. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just very interesting. Shoot him in the dick.
Heads up, more on the way.
Oh shit, he's right next to me? Thanks for lurking, Bless. I hope you had a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for popping by during the subathon.
Let's get to the maintenance shaft before more reinforcements arrive.
Let me grab. I think there's ammo over here. No?
I've served on a lot of ships, but nothing like this. The contours are all off. It's not built for organics.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tali.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Yeah, against an enemy dreadnought, your combat drone would just float there.
Yeah, everyone's getting ready for Halloween already. August isn't even over yet. It's still summer, baby. It's still summer. I don't decorate for Halloween till like mid-end September. Like end of September. October 1st. Oh, Bless likes candy corn. There we go. That's 2 people. I don't know. I just don't like the taste of it. I don't even... What is it? I don't even know what it's made out of. What is it?
Damn it. Priority message. A planetary defense cannon just took down Admiral Taurus'
Like, I like the way it looks. Like, it reminds me of, like, the fall and Halloween. So it's like, I always want to put a little bowl of it out, but I don't think anyone will eat it. It'll just sit there. Candy and corn.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Is it like a taffy or something? Sugar and wax. Okay. That sounds not appetizing at all. Get some sugar and wax. Make some wax with your sugar. Oh shit.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun! Need to be in front of that bastard!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ! It lit up.
Up above, too!
Just holding down the trigger, to be honest.
We need to shut it down! Find the maintenance log. That'll take it offline.
The activation console. It could be over here.
they'll fire with that maintenance lock.
Oh, there is wax in it.
Let's
Okay.
move.
For real.
Gun's coming back online. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, Strap, let's just stand there and look at it. Jeez, that was a close call.
Cut that a little close.
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
Fucking freaking rackets. Does everyone have a rocket launcher but me? Holy moly. Oh. Wow, quick scope me with that thing. Bang. Touche. There's so many and they all have rockets. Help. That's not what I wanted. Where's my backup, dude? Yeah, the AI is much better. Are they punching each other? Do you guys like pumpkin spice stuff? I'll admit I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin spice, but... Ew, why is Cyberpunk updating on my Steam? Stop. Who told you to do that? No wonder my computer was laggy. Ooh. You love pumpkin spice. I don't even know if I've had a pumpkin spice coffee, but I do like pumpkin bread. Like it's got the spice in there. Let's move away from the edge there, buddy.
Shepard! Grab my hand! Hang on.
I'm all right.
Now what?
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators. Come on. The drive course shouldn't be far.
Yeah, it looked really good, Chelsea. I'm not a fan of zucchini like anything, unfortunately, but it looked like a nice loaf. Solid loaf. I think last time I tried to make bread, it looked like some kind of misshapen ball of clay. Didn't look good.
That's definitely Reaper tech. But what's...
I made some Italian sausage with rice and green pepper. That's like a quick thing when I got home from the
Shepard
gym.
Commander, help us.
Legion.
It's
Good to see
Legion!
you, Legion. We'll have you out of there in no time.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it's sided with the Reapers voluntarily. Or maybe it's hacked.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room,
Yeah, I've
you
tried
said?
doing,
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The creators
I tried doing like zucchini noodles and stuff, but I don't like the taste or the texture of it.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretic. Got it.
Tali Zora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Alex, welcome back.
Keela.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
Yeah, what kind of diet are you trying to do? I'm just trying to like make healthy choices, and so far it's not very working.
Alert! Geth reinforcements
Not working.
incoming.
I had Taco Bell yesterday. And pizza during the subathon, so. You know.
Destabilized. Watch out, that's a
Signal is offline. Civilian fleet, prepare to withdraw.
Fucking rockets.
Cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever
Yeah, just make sure you still get enough that you're not starving yourself, because that'll do the opposite. I did that on accident once before. I just like was never hungry. I did not eat enough. I ended up looking like way worse. If my body was just like stockpiling anything I ate.
Setting up turrets.
Yeah, protein's good, because that'll help pull you up too.
What are you doing?
Grant, check your screens. The Dreadnought is helpless. No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on board.
We can't waste this chance. Heavy fleet all forward. Take out the Dreadnought.
There's always an asshole making the wrong calls. What the fudge?
Fleet gets wiped out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Irish, thank you for the resub.
Irish
dude.
X
Hell
Rock
yeah.
You are
Yer. quick scoping these bitches. Her toy is her baby. I don't know if that's happened to me, although Hooper really likes his avocado. It's like the nastiest thing ever. It is so grimy, but he will not let me get rid of it. He loves it. Damn, this guy's fucked up. Yeah, you dick. Get punched. What the hell was that thing?
Possible fleet. Flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Uh-oh.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon
Oh,
this
3
vessel.
days? Oh, well, it might let you
Without barriers,
resub and then
this
it'll
ship will
run
be
out. I don't
We
know
must
how that
evacuate.
works.
We need to get to the escape pods.
It's letting me resub to people even though I've canceled.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Right away.
Oh shit.
Shepard to fleet. Hold fire. I repeat, hold fire.
They're not responding.
Damn it.
Shepard Commander, we have taken control of docking.
No!
We'll be right there.
Shepard! Good lord!
Glorian bastards!
Shepard Commander, we can only launch from the upper level.
Let's go.
They're closing the door!
We're losing the
people!
battlefield.
I'm literally the man that's gonna save the universe, and they're killing me, essentially.
Normandy to Shepard, reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
We're fine. Go.
Hopefully they don't shoot us.
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
Yeah, G Fuel and respawn, I get a percentage of sales, yes. And clicking my G Fuel link shows that I'm, you know, helping as a partner. Like everyone gets their own link that leads right to the store. Like a tracking
They
link.
fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead,
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
we haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Haven't lost Earth yet.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military. You understand that.
Thank you.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room.
I've got to get back to the heavy fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
She's like...
Wait.
She
Everybody
hasn't
calm
seen
down.
him before.
Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feelings?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
Tell her. He's my friend.
Still have Reaper upgrades.
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Oh, Anderson.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy?
Getting the hang of Apex? Yeah, it's fun. It's still very sweaty, but my last time playing, I did a lot better than... And it was only my third day on, and I was already doing better, so...
I know what that's like.
If I keep playing, I think I'll enjoy it more.
Making a difference.
It's more than that.
It's a good game.
A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough.
God, think of how bored Shepard would be if all this shit wasn't going on.
London. Something big is happening there.
What's up, old
Our networks
Shax?
in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it.
A vicious bastard with no personality.
Anderson out.
That's what I'm saying. He'd be like bored as shit. He lives for the action.